Set my timer. Hello, family and friends. It's the old Crow Dances, and I got my new wig on, and I am not a happy camper. It was supposed to be the same sizing as the last one on the cap size, and this cap size is way small. I don't understand how they should have some kind of standard. But I knew as soon as I opened it up and flipped the wig, so that I could put it on, that the cap size wasn't right. So I think I'm going to try and contact the seller, and even the style of it. I'm sitting here looking at it on my laptop. Is almost like the style of the first one. It doesn't much look like the style that is in the picture. I'm not getting this, but what's frustrating me is the cap size, because it's the same as what I got on the first wig, which I'm happy with that one. But this one is definitely not fitting right, and I think they're going to get this one back, because I'm not rich, and I can't keep biting the bullet on things that aren't fitting. They need to get their sizing absolutely correct. Yeah. It's a platinum. I love the color. I'm loving the color of the platinum. And it was supposed to be where you have the bigger bangs that come down, and then it was supposed to be very fringed in the front, fringed layered down. And I'm not seeing, I don't know, it's not, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. My problem is the cap size. I don't know if you can have a wig stretched out. I'm not experienced with wigs. I don't think you can. Probably would be worth money. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I do believe they're going to get this wig back. I can't understand the labeling because it's all in Chinese, but I'm going to ask them to write the address out in English so I think this one's going back, because I'm just not, I'm not happy with this one at all. The fit is definitely not right, and it's a shame because I love the coloring of it. But it's not working for me. The first wig I got is definitely working, and it's fine. This one, I did cut the bangs on the other one, and that was my minor problem. This one is something I cannot fix this. So I don't know, and if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to having them put in the comment. But I'm thinking my best bet is to try and figure out their address or get their address and send it back. As much as I really dislike doing it, because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of money. But I'm getting so tired of putting, trashing things that's just not working, because that's starting to become an expense. And I wanted 3 blonde wigs, and I've actually got another one, it has no bangs, and it's curly, because I wanted the curly one, and it's a cross between, it has the platinum and the other color of the other wig, kind of, and it's just beautiful. Now, I'm just blurry. ordered, the same caps, cap size. They're supposed to cover small, medium, large. 'Cause this one is so off. Unless it was a manufacturer mistake on this one. Because it's not even close to that one. But, this is my new wig that I'm very unhappy with. I do have a couple things I want to show you, though. I did set my timer right. I'm going to do the stuff, 2 pieces from Shop Miss A that I didn't get in. There wasn't, my time ran out. I got this beautiful rosary from Shop Miss A. I had waited for them to get this one transferred over to the new site because it's actually little and it's baby pale pearl. It's pearlized, but it's has almost a blush of pink, but they're roses. Their beads are all little rose flowers, and I know you're probably not gonna pick that up with this camera, but it's very beautiful. And I had something I wanted this one for, so, and I don't have my glasses on, and I really, really can't see worth a hoot. But I think it's a very beautiful rosary. I think it's the prettiest one they have. Myself, personally. And so I wanted to show that because I didn't have the time to show this one. The other piece is hanging over here because I'm clear coating it. I've been kind of in the process. My cough from my cold has been way worse today. My cold has been way worse. And I think this is about day 4 or 5. And with my emphysema, I'm just having a hoot of a time with this cold. Okay, now which way are we going here? I'm trying to figure it out so I can show it to you. It is, I love it. It's beautiful. I picked it. It comes in many colors. I picked it out in the red. It doesn't look too red. It looks more like a really dark orange or reddish orange or an orange red. I don't know. These are supposed to dangle, but when I clear coat, they don't until I fiddle with the chains to loosen them up. And I gotta remember, I've done 2 down, so I've got the 2 big bottom ones on each side to do. But it's it's a head. Oh. It is supposed to be worn something like that. Alright? And there's nothing really wrong with my own hair except for my mom had it. It's hereditary. And I've got that very nice thinning spot up here. And I really despise that. So that's why I went and decided to go with the wigs. Now the first wig is staying. I'm pleased with it. This one I am truly unhappy with. But this was the other piece from Shop Miss A. I think it's gorgeous. I love the draping. So I just wanted to show that to you. I gotta hang it back over here because I'm not done clear coating it. Okay, so that finishes her up. Move my hair clip and all that. I got the rest of the stuff is from AliExpress, and this was I'm gonna have to look at the picture. I'm not sure how it goes on. It's for your nose. I think it goes on this way. I think it goes on this way over your nose. It was 45 cents, but it's called Nose Up. It's a shaper. Lifting bridge. Okay. I can't see. I just can't see. And now I really probably look like a dork. But at least I can see. It's called Nose Up. It's a shaper, lifting bridge, straightening. And I wanted to try it because I've always been, I have a very broad nose. And I've always been very unhappy with that. So what I'm hoping it will narrow it a little bit. But my son told me to be careful of that because some of this can be permanent. He said because I already have trouble breathing, and I'm a mouth breather because I have so much trouble breathing out of my nose. He told me that I need to be very cautious. He was against it. But you know, I'm on this kick that I want to fit some things with me, or at least try to. And yeah, so at any rate, that's what this is. And with as broad as my nose is, it'll probably pop right off. I tell you, because I do have a very broad nose. It's like, how can a person, you know, and these are things I've been unhappy with. And you know what? This wig, compared to the other one, is shedding so much. I mean, the other one, when it kind of gently, I used a very wide, because that's my detangling comb. And it's shedding a lot. And I didn't have that with the other one, you know. And this one is shedding a lot. So anybody that has wig experience, because I'm a baby at this, maybe you can give me some pointers or something. I am definitely open to that. Like I say, the first one is success. And if it's my bang problem, because I trimmed it myself, it wasn't that big of a deal. And that was the only problem I had with that. Okay, now we are on to, these are, and I've never worked with this before, this is new. They're called nail water transfers. You know, you put them on your fingernails. And I'm not quite sure if anybody has worked with these kind of things. Maybe, what I'm guessing is they're like the temporary tattoos. You just cut it out, maybe, and this is my interpretation, because there's no instructions. What I think you do is you cut it out, you put it on your nail, and then you put maybe a warm wet rag and let it sit there for about 30 seconds so that the decal can transfer onto your nail. But I did, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I read, I'm tired. I'm not feeling so hot today. I watched the video and they said that you should use the UV gel top coat to cover these up. Not regular top coat. UV gel top coat. So I'm going to have to buy some of that because I didn't know at the time that you needed that to go with these. I did not know that. Like I say, this is new. This is, at my age, this is all new stuff to me. So I'm learning. This is peacock. You know the peacock tail? Yes, I hope I not Gavin, maybe I better hurry. It's the peacock feather. I thought it was gorgeous. And this is, hold it up the right way, little kitty cats. I love the little kitty cats. So I'm so excited, but I can't use them until I get that UV gel top coat, I guess. That's what they said. So, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I hope that's how I get it. I'm going to have to watch some more videos, I guess, or unless somebody leaves me some comments. I think you just do it like the tattoos, and do it that way, I think. Okay, this was... Okay. So we've got a couple more packages here. Okay. Couple more tattoos. Actually, just like the ones the other day. There's this one, and then there's this one. And at first I thought those little things were tattoos, and I'm like, are you seriously kidding me? Then I realized they were the nail water transfers. These were a penny piece on these. I got these. So, or my other little bargain shop in there. So, which I've got these, and I showed them in my last haul, but when I seen them for a penny piece, I got them. And now my last thing. Okay. This is my facial cleanser. It takes two AA batteries, and it's very quiet. Very, very quiet. But it spins, and this is low, and that's high, and oh, it's so quiet. And this is my new facial, cleansing machine. It came, and then it comes with all these, that hook, they pop on. And I've had these kind before, and you get a sponge and a brush and a massager and another sponge, and I'm not sure what that one is. Probably another massager. You get that one. That's a sponge. That's a brush. That's a sponge. And that's a massager there. And you just pop, they're interchangeable. You just pop them on and off. And this is an actual facial cleanser. So now I can throw my other one in the garbage because it is blah. It's not getting donated. It is getting thrown out. And this was $2.67. So that was, I thought, was a very good deal. So, that was everything. I do believe I showed you everything. That was everything that came. So, yeah, if anybody has any info, like if I'm on the right track, treat it like a tattoo, put the little nail sticker on there and leave it on about 30 seconds of damp cloth, and it transfers. And then they said you have, I don't know if that's true, guys. It was a video I watched. They said it's best to use the UV gel top coat. And any information on wig business, please help me out. Later.